Hi guys, this is me, Rusty 78609 in Central Texas, USA, in my luxurious studios that are what they are. I full-time RV. I'm living in an RV right now. This is an RV all around me. And I also go camping in a Prius quite a bit, and I love it. Uh, I had a comment that I'm going to respond to now, and it was related to using the air conditioner, the heater, and fan. Basically, this one was related to using the heater, I think. And my response to that is this. I've used all three. I've used just the fan, the heater, and the AC. As you know, on a Prius, the AC is electric, okay? And so what happens when you run the AC at night when you're camping, if you need to, then as the battery gets low, when it reaches a certain point, the engine will automatically cut on and it'll run for, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes, 4 minutes sometimes. And how many times in an hour the engine will cut on and off depends on the temperature. But just as a guideline, probably 2 to 3 times in an hour, possibly, if it's pretty cold. Now, as far as using the fan, if you just use the fan only and not the AC, if you just use the fan to stir the air to keep you comfortable, it'll go several hours without cutting on. I mean, in fact, it may go. I don't know. I've cut it on and never noticed it all night. As far as the heat, now the engine has to be warm enough to produce the heat, and so it'll cut on. It'll run for a few minutes, and then uh, it'll cut off. So basically, it's like central air and heat, and yeah, and it works. I mean, you set the temperature for whatever temperature you want to be. I always just put mine on 65, well, for the heat, and that way it rarely cuts on. As far as running the AC, if it's a warm evening, I'll set it at 75 because I don't want it cutting on a lot. And but it's all automatic. I mean, it works perfectly. How much fuel will you burn in say a 9 hour period of rest at night or less? I don't know, probably half a gallon or less, not much. The Toyota Prius is the most efficient electric generator you can buy. I promise you that. I mean, you can go buy a Honda generator, you can go buy any kind of generator you want, but that Honda is designed to be very efficient, and it is. And it does work. And so, you Prius campers out there, just bear that in mind. You know, I try not to use the AC, the heat, or the fan at all most of the time. But if I get trapped in a situation where it's 10 o'clock at night and it's uncomfortable, yeah, I'll roll the window, leave a little crack in your windows, maybe, that much. So, you've got a little ventilation. You don't want to completely close it off. I don't know that carbon monoxide would be a problem in a Prius, but you never know. So just, ventilate, roll down your front windows, just a crack. That's all you need. And if you've got those visors, you don't have to worry about it when it rains, if it does rain. And so, that's a way to camp. It beats the crap out of camping in a tent. I promise you that. So this is in response to the gentleman that asked about, using the heater on one of my Prius videos. And, keep the comments coming. And I appreciate it. And I also appreciate you people that have subscribed. That's kind of a pat on the back for me. And enjoy your Prius camping. Again, this is Rusty 78609 in Central Texas, USA. I'm 70 years old. I go camping in a Prius. So you certainly don't need any special physical abilities to do it. I find it quite enjoyable. It's extremely economical, In fact, I was gone for 28 days. 28 days here about 3 years ago, and I spent for camping $60. $60 in 28 days. That was my camping fees. Now, bear in mind that I have a national parks pass as a senior citizen, and I get 50% off at national parks, not state, but national parks, Bureau of Land Management, Corps of Engineers, and then of course on public lands free. National parks, if they have a campground where there's a charge, I get 50% off. But when I go into national forest, which is not often, I just camp for free because they do have several sites that are free. But again, if you have any questions about camping in a Prius, ask me, and if I don't know, I'll tell you. I mean, am I a real expert on Prius camping? Well, I probably know more than those that really haven't done much of it, or none, or zero. And, but and I've said this many times, I'll say it again because it is important. Take as little as you can. As little as you can. Imagine yourself going backpacking, and you got to carry it on your back. You want to take the minimum, and just so all of a sudden turn your Prius into your backpack. And along the way, if you need things, you can pick them up. You don't need to load your car up with a lot of crap, for day one. I know it's psychological, and maybe that's just the human in us, but I did that on my first extended trip, and it was a waste. It was a pain. But be that as it may, my name is Rusty. My channel is Rusty78609, and today is March the 22nd, 2016, and I'm responding to a comment. So anyway, enjoy your day. Big thumbs up to all you guys, and again, thanks for your comments and thanks for your subscriptions, and enjoy your day. Carpe diem, which means seize the day. Bye bye.